we'll see a team from the American, the Temple Owls, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Charlotte 49ers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Temple about to kick it off and get this game underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Charlotte 49ers offense will get first crack at it today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. All right, guys, let's talk about Charlotte. If they seeded the playoff today, these guys are in, but we know they're not content with that. They want so much more, David.
They do, and this squad has been building and trying to get to the point where they can get to the playoff and be a national champion. And right now they're in the mix, which is really, really good halfway through the season. A lot of work still to be done, Palmer.
Yeah, this coaching staff really at this point is just trying to keep this team focused as a top 10 team halfway through the year. It's about attention to detail, and that's got to show up in this one today.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's loose. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Puts it out of the air. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. And the 49ers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the
Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Niners.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. The Owls offense will go to work for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man. It's Barry. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And a big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Going to try to get it himself. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. And the Owls are flying down the field. The play action fake. Finds his tight end. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period. Charlotte has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. The Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Barry. Running through contact. Touchdown, Owls. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. They'll run it from the gun. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Let's talk for just a second about Temple. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why...
Breaks into the open. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
With the catch, it's Barry. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, this quarterback's already taken a couple shots from the pocket. There's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. He's got him this time. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Just about had the pick in the end zone. Instead, it'll be fourth down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They'll try the run. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Might be looking to run. Rolling right and going deep. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the first down.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Temple lining up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Never had a chance. One coverage to get down there and knock him down inside the 10. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Quarterback adapting. On the move to the right, looking for a big one.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires left. Complete on the comeback. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw again. He's got him. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The 49ers headed quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got his man. Makes the grab. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the 49ers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wideout. They're looking to throw on second and short. It's complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. To the air on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Working that left side. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
Well, you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it in halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quick that you can go to.
Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Harbor. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Stands in and takes the hit. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
He'll pull it down. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but his defense forces a fourth down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Bringing it back. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pinch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Nudges ahead for one out to the 16.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Makes the grab. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete. Tempo lining up to punt it away. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Boy, that last drive, they looked like they were throwing against air. Just absolute precision execution in the passing game, and it led him to a touchdown. We'll see what they have this possession. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Gets rid of it. Back open in the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The 49ers will hustle to the line.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
He'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. And he'll be brought down. And the 49ers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Finds the tight end. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The 49ers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense.
Yeah, and that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both.
Converts on 4th down, still going. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. And the 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. There's the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
The 49ers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Takes a hit as he fires. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Looking for a huge play. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Charlotte.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be the end of quarter number 3. Time has expired here in the quarter, and it's Charlotte on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Under fire. Finds a little space. Plows through the defense. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Use the play fake. Down to throw. Makes a connection. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
The only way they were getting back in this game is if they did that. Great job. Huge explosive play by this offense. We need multiple scores. Got to keep the hammer down, but great job making the explosive.
He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Got some room to run. At the 20. Touchdown, Charlotte. The defense putting points on the board. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Dances away to buy time. There he goes. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Second down coming up. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Temple lines up quickly. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
It's complete to the right. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
There's not many play calls on the sheet to score a bunch of points really quickly, so you got to go for it here. I like the aggressiveness, but this offense continues to miss the...
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Niners! And the stomping has commenced. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the fourth, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground.
And the Temple offense will take over.
Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Rides the back on the option, the give. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
And you can tell, all eyes on this dude. Like, this defense is dialed in. They're going to try to continue to stop the run. You can tell, Palmer, it's the main focus of this defense.
Yeah, when we know with this offense, too, they go how this guy goes, and they've just never been able to really get him into a rhythm in this game. And you have to give the credit to the defense. They've been more physical at the point of attack. They've had a good game plan, and the offense just has not been able to counterpunch.
Running to Green. Makes one man miss. He's not quite going to make it to the sticks. Left inches short. Fourth down coming, and man, did he empty the bag. Spin, shoot, jump, jive, you name it. He tried everything. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. On fourth down, looking to pass. Hauls it in, the first down and more. They'll immediately call timeout. The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on fourth down, and it pays off there.
And that just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical fourth down and execute.
Rush is on him. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation. Hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Fears the pressure. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Temple lining up to punt it away. Looks it in at the 40. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They'll start this drive going to the air. On the run, deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. This one is... And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. From his end zone, looking to throw. Got to take care of the ball. Man, did he pay for it, but that hit as he got rid of the ball. Temple lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. This offense has it with really good field position. He'll start this drive going to the air. Unleashes one deep. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. After this, it'll be a wrap. Lost to fire on 2nd down. Bring in the heat. One last incompletion, and that'll do it. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan.